Hey y'all, it's C with C's Tarot and Fashion. I'm in the backyard, in the garden, just chilling. And I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about myself. So I'll tell you like a quick story, like one of my spiritual stories, like instances. So I remember going to Puerto Rico with my three best friends. And we went horseback riding. And when we went horseback riding, we went through the beach and also the woods, right? Which it was a very nice experience. I always liked being out in nature. Ever since I was a kid, I loved being out in nature. So I really liked it, enjoyed it. And I just remember thinking, like, I don't want to lose my phone. Let me make sure I secure my phone. So, because I did little clips, but I wasn't too on my phone like that. Because I like really experiencing stuff when I'm out and about. So I did a few little clips, and then I put my phone away and like secured it. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, man, before we got to this field, there was a puddle of water. I meant to say before I get ahead of myself. But before we got to this out the forest, and we got to the field, and there's a puddle of water before the field. And I remember seeing the puddle of water, and I was like, man, that would suck. If somebody lost their phone in that water, right? So we finally get back to the ranch, and we're getting off our horses and getting everything together. And my best friend realized, one of my best friends, she realized that she lost her phone. And I was like, I remember thinking, oh, I know where your phone is, you know, but they were like looking at me crazy, like, what? But and then like around that, like my experience at Puerto Rico, I did something weird. I was trying to take a picture, and I did this jump, and I remember forgetting, because okay, like I was saying. So, okay, we get back to the ranch, and she realizes she lost her phone. So I was like I said, I remember thinking, I know where it's at, but you know, they were looking at me crazy, whatever. And I remember hurting my knee at the time, because I was trying to take this crazy ass picture or whatever, and I jumped, and like, I don't know, for some reason, like I sprained my knee. But that's another story. And I was like being very careful. So we had to get in the car, and we basically used my other friend's, her name is Marin, like I love her cell phone, and my phone. So I had my phone on iPhone looked up to locate my best friend's phone, and my Marin had her phone on maps. So we lined everything up to get to the phone, right? So it was like this journey. We're driving through cliffs. It was kind of scary, you know, but it was like cool because it's adventurous. And then we finally get there, because I was like, I think it's right before we hit the when we hit the field before the puddle. Let's try and go there. So we get there, right? And my friends are like, hey, Cece, stay in the car, because you know, we know your knee's messed up and you're gonna need just, you know, have some rest, just chill. And I was like, okay. So I remember sitting in the car, and I'm just, you know, chilling, thinking. I'm a deep thinker. And then all of a sudden, like this voice like spirit is like, 3 eyes are better than one. And I'm like, huh? What? 3 eyes are better than one. I was like, oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna help them. So I get out the car, right? And it's like, I would say 15 to 20 minutes later, I get out the car, and they're like, Cece, what are you doing? And I was like, I have to help you guys. Because I know where it's at. And they're looking at me crazy. Okay, so then I went to this, like I went over the puddle, and where I was thinking, like before, like, oh man, that would suck before I hit passing the puddle while we were riding. If you know, I was like, it would suck if I left, like if somebody dropped their phone, like, you know, right before that. So as soon as I, like, you know, I think I like jumped over the puddle because I didn't want to get wet or whatever, or like I walked through real slowly because of my knee. I don't know, I don't remember. But as soon as I did that, I kid you not, I found her phone 3 minutes later. And they're like looking at me crazy, like, damn, Cece, you should have got out here sooner than that. So then I was like, yeah, well, my spirit said 3 eyes are better than one. So I decided to come out, you know, get out there and help you guys. And then it hit me later on that, like, I don't know, we got home later on, and we took a nap because it was tiring, you know, being out there in the sun. And I remember just laying there and like thinking, meditating, and it hit me like 3 eyes are better than one third eye. And I was just like, you know, like in shock, not even knowing. And I was just like, oh wow. Like that, I knew I was intuitive, but like I just wasn't like confident enough to admit it, you know, because I did little weird things when I was little. I'm telling you, like I loved being alone. I loved like talking to myself. Like I remember after my brothers and sisters went to middle school, I would walk to school by myself. And I remember walking to myself in the mornings, and I would always look at the sun, be talking to the sun, like, like, you know, I'm gonna have a good day, because I always thought God was the sun for some reason. So, you know, I did like weird stuff like that. And like I remember like my favorite movies. I used to love Matilda. My daughter's middle name is Lavender, so obvious. And then like I love The Secret Garden, and just like all those type of movies like that make you think in depth and deeper. And then I remember being in high school in film class, and then my film teacher, she like played the Truman Show, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this like a simulation? Like, is this whole world a simulation? So like that really had me think like deep thoughts and stuff like that, like how the world is. So and then like it actually stopped. So yeah, it actually like stopped me from like pursuing my journey, and like what I wanted to like work with the news, like being like a news anchor or like field reporter or whatever like that. But I did learn a lot, like editing skills and stuff like that. So I did take what I learned, and I still use it till this day. But I remember them talking about like exaggerating stories and stuff like that, and I was like, I don't want to lie to people. Like I don't like that. Like, so then I just stopped pursuing that career, you know, because I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to lie to people. Like, no. And like and as I'm thinking right now, like I'm just so thankful that I chose like self-love, and I'm trying my best to do what I love to do, which is the tarot reading. You know, I'm learning every day, but I really want to help you guys when it comes to self-love, because I know how it's like, and that's why I'm always telling you, you know, God is love, because you know I've always been like God's child, like always been protected, you know, like I didn't grow up with normal stories, like fairy tale stories. Like my parents, their background is Haitian, so okay, I heard like stories, the type of stories I heard about was like mystical stories, like, so I always knew I was different, but I didn't really know how deep it was, you know. And I just want to let you guys know, don't be afraid to find out who you are. Go within, because like you just never know like what you would discover, and you're worth so much more. Like fuck the world, fuck what everybody thinks, excuse my language, but like seriously, like love yourself, discover yourself, be you, be true to yourself. All right, so I just wanted to let you guys know that, and we're gonna go ahead and get right into the reading. Okay, so we got the 8 of Cups for the first card. It's basically stating disappointment, withdrawal, abandonment, a change of heart. An established relationship faces an important decision. Long-term thinking is important here. At least one person is likely to want to move on. If this is you, weigh your options carefully beforehand, so you'll have the confidence that you have made the right choice. So think about it, pray, find a solution. You know God always gives you the solution, all right, next card. All right, so we got Temperance, basically saying it points to the need of moderation, patience, and balance, as it means controlling the volatile influences and opposing demands in life. You are in a good place to use your experience to harmonize conflicts. When you do, there is potential for great progress in a relationship, business, or project. Temperance is the key to keeping positive influence in forward motion. See, stay positive, pray to God, thank the Most High, and just keep it up. Like I said, you have to be positive in this world. Don't let nobody get you down. All right, next card. All right, with the High Priestess, and when it's upright, this card can represent mystery, the subconscious, and even higher powers of the mind. Your intuition is growing stronger, and you're encouraged to trust your instincts. You may be keeping emotions and or secrets closely hidden at the present moment until you know it is safe to reveal them. Like I said, real G's move in silence. When you're ready to reveal it, pray to the Most High, and he'll let you know when to go. All right, next card. All right, next card, the World, which stands for integration, accomplishments, and happiness. A dream come true. Whatever goal, you will achieve it and feel satisfied and rewarded. Celebration is called for, and it is time to enjoy as a project is concluded or a difficult dilemma has been resolved. As a side note, the world may indicate that travel is on the horizon. Oh, where we going, collective? Great card. Like I said, keep positive, keep going, do what you're doing, do what makes you happy. And I always say God's got you. Next card. Hi, with the Page of Pentacles, it's basically stating financial opportunity, manifestation, a new job. This page represents hard work, maturity, diligence. This energy favors new projects but advises you to stay on top of your financial concerns, avoiding wasteful spending in order to be in good shape down the road. Don't overindulge just because things are going well. Like I said, plan diligently, manifest, let the universe know what you need, okay? I'm sure God's got you. All right, we talked about manifestation in the last love reading that I did. Okay, next card. Hi, next card is the Hierophant. The religious figures of the Hierophant can signify the benefits of identifying with tradition and practical wisdom. It can also indicate that you are about to embark a new opportunity that will bring you closer to your soul purpose. Now is a good time to take advantage from someone you trust, perhaps a mentor who can help you resolve a challenge. Ooh, like I said, always find a solution, and if that's a mentor, all right, get the mentor, pray to the Most High. Like I said, ask him for the best solutions and he'll give it to you. Next card, a positive reading. We got the Star, and basically the Star is indicating an increased level of inspiration, spirituality, hope, and serenity. You have clarity of the purpose and great potential now. You have reached to a point where your past experience enable you to make a dream come true. You are on the right path using your creative basically your creativity to cultivate success and happiness. You see, I told you, do what you want to do. Pray to the Most High. He gives you the best solution. That is your best friend. I'm telling you, I'm the Most High. He's your father. He's your best friend. He looks out for you. He sees what nobody sees. Like, he protects you. Like I said, the Lord's got you, all right? Stay positive, collective. Keep your head up. And I hope this reading motivates you guys. And I hope you have a great day.